Welcome to the Random Green TV YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now, in a world where uh, you know, how to make sense of it all, first of all, in order to make sense of it all, we have to examine the complexities and the intensities of it all. In order to really appreciate that, we have to really truly do that. We have to look at the overall process of the processes. A lot of times it can be overwhelming. Sometimes you may say to yourself, how am I going to be able to do this? How am I going to be able to train somebody at work, perhaps? Well, in order to really truly appreciate that, we have to appreciate the overall process of the situation. Now, every situation is different from the next situation. Suppose you're going to a grocery store. You don't look for, there's a lot of things at the grocery store you can have. And there's a lot of, again, if you go to Walmart, there's a lot of things. There's an auto department. There's a floral department. So if you go to like a specific place, like a convenience store or a petrol station, or in the USA we call it a gas station. Now, you don't go to a gas station to look for you don't go to the gas station if you have an appointment, a dentist appointment, you see. See, I'm here to set you up for success. I'm here to help you along the way, because you probably were going to go to the gas station and go to the dentist, weren't you guys? Here at the Random Green Institute, it's about helping you guys appreciate what it's all about. It's very important that we do, because 100,000 years from now, it's going to matter so much for what we do. Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history. It's always been a thing of mine. I never, ever mock it and go, well, who gives a rat's hiney? It's not going to matter 100,000 years from now when you're gone. Be on the right side of history. And what's wrong with it? I mean, seriously, why don't you just be a nihilist? Why can't you just be a nihilist? Why? Why can't you just be a nihilist? But we can't have that attitude. We can't have that attitude. Brothers and sisters and brothers, individuals, whoever. We have to look at the situation, because every situation, again, is different from the next situation. It's very easy to ponder and look at it with a different outlook of the outcomes. Now, it's one of those things, brothers and sisters, that we truly have to look at the situation. For example, if you notice this right here, if you notice the hardwood log exports. Now, this is the hard logwood exports. If you can I'll zoom in here. If you notice it right here, it says that the hardwood log exports of 2024, 16% of it was white oak, 26% was walnut. This is U.S. hardwood log exports. And it's one of those things where you have to really, truly analyze the situation. For example, I'll give you something right here. The top countries in the world for the top 10 wood exporting countries of 2024. China was the first at 16.4 billion. Canada was the second at 13.54 billion. Germany, over 10 billion. United States, almost 10 billion, 9 billion, 560 million, it looks like. Vietnam came in at 6.87 billion. Poland, then Russia, then Austria, then Sweden, and then Indonesia. So, and the source was TradeNext Info Solution. So you have to look at every situation. Perhaps you can do yourself a favor and read and study every book that's ever been made and published, and ever will be published. Past, present, or future. Try to look at try to maybe ask yourself, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. And this is you. This is you, not me. And you say, okay, I'm going to read this book now, and I'm going to read this book now. Try to read every book. Maybe not finish it, but read every book that's ever been made, and maybe even open up and look at it. Just order every book that's ever been made, and look at it and study it, or don't even study. Just look at it, even if you don't understand the language. I'm here to help you and guide you along the journey of supplication and application. And I'm not just spewing nonsense and doing incoherent ramblings. I'm giving you amazing advice that will truly benefit you 100 million years in the future. So that being said, thank you very much for stopping by the channel. I know this made a lot of sense, and I hope you all have a great day.